most respected Chief Guest, Professor Dr. R. Jagannathan, Vice Chancellor, Periyar University, Salem, most esteemed Secretary and Rector of our College, Reverend Father Dr. Edwin George, beloved Director of M.Sc College of Education, Reverend Father John, dear Administrator, beloved Reverend Father Andrew Salaraj, our Administrator, our Vice Principal Reverend Father Anthony Kishore, dedicated PRO, COE, Deans, esteemed heads of the departments, faculty, and staff members, my dear graduates and their parents, representatives of the media, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant morning to one and all present here. I am greatly thankful to Professor Dr. R. Jagannathan, our Vice Chancellor, Salem, for having accepted our invitation and for being with us on this 11th graduation ceremony. Dr. Ramaswamy Jagannathan has qualified himself M.Sc. Agriculture and Ph.D. at Tamil Nadu Agricultural University and served as the former Dean of the Tamil Nadu Agricultural University and is now Vice Chancellor of Periyar University, Salem. With 39 years of teaching experience, he taught 25 courses for UG, PG and PhD. 7 courses were newly designed and handled by him. Wrote 15 research papers in peer-reviewed journals, 15 manuals and 3 textbooks. Our Vice Chancellor has published over 55 research papers in peer-reviewed journals, 41 full papers and 19 abstracts in conferences and seminar proceedings, and has guided 14 PhD scholars until now. He has experience for 9 years of administrative service and supervised contingent of research associates and senior research fellows. He has visited 14 countries 19 times for research linkage and training, collaborated with National Center for Atmospheric Research USA, Hadley Center UK, Victorian Primary Industries Australia, ICTP Italy, Norwegian University of Life Sciences Norway. He had trained more than 700 officers on weather-based agro advisory and also organized 3 international training for extension works of Sri Lanka and Afghanistan, besides various states levels trainings. Mobilized 37.50 crores funding, including international. He possesses unique expertise in crop simulation models, weather forecast models, and regional climate models. Sir is a skillful and an effective leader that we have seen during his reign these months, particularly during the time of NAC re-accreditation. I am extremely delighted to welcome our chief guest, Dr. R. Jagannathan, Vice Chancellor, Periyar University, Salem. I feel our college has acquired a new inspiring hue by his valuable presence, and I welcome him with great joy and respect. Welcome you, dear sir. I take immense pleasure in welcoming our Honorable Rector and Secretary, Reverend Father Dr. Edwin George, on this auspicious moment. I am glad to welcome Reverend Father John, Director of Don Bosco College of Education, and Reverend Father Anto Sagaraj, Administrator of and our Vice Principal, Reverend Father Anthony Kishore, on this occasion. Welcome you, dear fathers. I would also like to welcome PRO, COE, deans, heads of the departments, faculty and staff members on this moment. Welcome you, dear sirs. இந்த நன்னாளில் நாம் கல்லூரியில் பணியாற்றுகின்ற ஆசிரியர் அல்லாத அனைத்து பணியாளர்களையும் ஓட்டுநர்களையும் பெற்றோர்களையும் இந்த நிகழ்வுக்கு வரவேற்பதில் மிக்க மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகின்றேன். வருக நண்பர்களே. I welcome all the distinguished invitees and guests for joining us today. The graduates are most welcome too. A warm welcome to everyone, my dear friends. I know that you are experiencing the warmth already. Welcome. I would like to present the annual report for this event. History of the college. Don Bosco College, Dharmapuri, a constituent of the International Educational Network of Solutions of Don Bosco, Chennai Province, Tamil Nadu, is wholly devoted to training and equipping of young minds for the challenging and fulfilling career under Periyar University, Salem. Don Bosco College was established in 2007 with 258 students, and at present it has 1,590 students with 11 graduate courses, 8 postgraduate courses, and 4 research courses for M.Phil and 1 Ph.D. in Commerce. The college comprises of 5 in the Board of Management, 86 teaching faculty, 19 support staff, 12 drivers, and 6 hygiene caretakers. Entering into the portals of college is a dream of every student. However, for these 1,237 young graduates, this dream has been made real in Don Bosco College, and the credit goes to all the members of the management, staff, and you, my dear students and my dear parents. For this year, Reverend Father Dr. Edwin George continues heading the college as Secretary and Rector, and Reverend Dr. A. Siluvai as Principal of the college. Reverend Father John took charge as the Director of Don Bosco College of Education. Reverend Father Anto Sagaraj serves as the Administrator. Reverend Father Anthony Kishore serves as the Vice Principal and as an Assistant Professor in the Department of Social Work. Dr. I. James and Mrs. D.S. Sumadi continue serving as Deans of the students. We received various scholarships of governmental and non-governmental to a tune of 40 lakhs. Indeed, we are delighted by the generosity of Mr. Kulande Francis, founder and president of IVDP Krishnagiri, for his financial support to our orphan and semi-orphan students to the tune of rupees 7,50,000. Above all, Don Bosco College management financially supports our poor students, and for all the first year students, first semester fee is waived off due to the pandemic situation for the past 2 years. The management is generous enough to do this, though there is a heavy loss of revenue, nearly 1 crore every year, that is about 100 lakhs per year. Academic excellence of the year. Don Bosco College has always been known for its quest for excellence, and with pride we record the outstanding performance of 4 students by winning the university gold medals. Devadarshini P. 2017 and 20, and Sweta R. 2018-21 of Digital Print Media, Robertson Lakra 2018-20, Martina Tika 1921 of Master of Social Work. We have a list of students who excelled in the final examinations of Periyar University this year. They are selected for the award of academic excellence on this auspicious day. The list of the university rank holders is as follows: 4 students from the Department of Social Work and 4 students from the Department of Digital Print Media and 1 from the Department of English. Curricular activities. In conjunction with the regular classes and timely completion of syllabus, the formation of students was ensured through bridge courses in English and in their respective subjects. Orientation programs for the new faculty members and fresh students, extra coaching classes for the advanced learners, remedial classes for the slow learners, regular unit tests, cycle tests and model exams conducted to measure the internal academic performance of students. Co-curricular activities. Co-curricular activities enhance and build on students' experiences and learning within the college. All the departments of the college have conducted national seminars and workshops in order to acquire a wide range of knowledge in the specific fields. Our final year students every year make visit to Gandhigram Rural University Library, Dindigul, Sacred Art College Library, Tirupattur, and Periyar University Library, Salem, and American and British Library, Chennai, to collect relevant sources of writing in their projects. Our students are motivated and taken for industrial visits to various companies and industries in order to provide them an insight into the internal working of companies. Extracurricular activities. As the development of all-round formation of individual is the aim of extracurricular activities in the college. The college offered excellent opportunities to the students to showcase their talents on sports, cultural fests, Freshers' Day, Independence Day, Teachers' Day, Christmas celebrations, Pongal Festival, Republic Day, Alumni Day, Don Bosco's Feast, Fancy Ped, and the College Day. By participating in any of these activities, the students gain a sense of self-respect and esteem and self-confidence. With more enthusiasm, students involve themselves in various club activities like NSS, RRC, CCC, YRC, EDC, Green Campus Club, Media Club, Feminine Club, and also benefit through grievance cell, placement cell, religious care, and counseling. Conclusion. As these students graduate, the college is confident that they will leave indelible marks on every path they take, with knowledge, values, and skill imparted to them. In this 11th graduation, we are delightfully admitting 7 MPhil, 253 postgraduates, and 977 undergraduate candidates. About 1,237 graduates are on roll to receive their degrees today. On this joyful moment, I wish to record my appreciation of the excellent cooperation extended by the members of the management, PRO, COE, deans, heads of the departments, faculty, support staff, alumni, and students who have made Don Bosco College as one of the leading higher education institutions in and around Dharmaburi and in the district of Dharmaburi. Let me take this opportunity to thank our chief guest, Dr. R. Jagannathan, Vice Chancellor, Periyar University, Salem, for his eminent presence on this special occasion. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my dear friends. I invite the chief guest, Dr. R. Jagannathan, to address the candidates.
சுழன்றும் ஏற்பினது உலகம், அதனால் உழந்தும் உழவே தலை. Reverend Father Dr. Edwin George, the Secretary of the College. Reverend Father Dr. A. Silvai Muthu, the Principal. Reverend Father John, the Director of the College. And Reverend Father Anto Sagayaraj, the Administration. My dear faculties and the parents, and my dear student friends. I am really overwhelmed and delighted to stand before the newly graduated students of Don Bosco College, Dharmaburi, a constituent of an educational network of the Salesians of Don Bosco, Chennai Province, Tamil Nadu. I know the college was founded in 2007 by Reverend Father Johnson Antony Sami, Rector, and Reverend Dr. C.M. Varghese, the first principal. It is the first and only minority institution established in Dharmaburi to train and equip the young minds for a challenging and fulfilling career under Periyar University, Salem. Built in serene and calm environment, the college provides a holistic ambient for the growth of the rural students. Within a short span of time, you have made immense contribution to higher education. I think the teachers and the management and the students who have passed out have really made a milestone achievement in higher education, and on that score, I wish to place my appreciation. As a Vice Chancellor, I knew the difficulties and hurdles which students generally face in the journey of their lives, particularly during the pandemic. It is our patience and hard work that brought you to this day of graduation despite of various discouragements. Despite of challenges, it is the government and society which plays a crucial role in providing education for the youngsters. So it is the sole duty of every graduated student to return it back to the society by serving the people, society, and nation in every possible ways. Today, the Don Bosco College has once again proved that it played a major role in equipping the students with knowledge and instilling the perseverance and patience in them. Besides, I am happy to hear from the principal's address that they are generous enough in waiving the fees for about 1 crore for the students' community. The institution enables the student to serve the society in future and show their concerns for the common men and women with the spirit and enthusiasm of democracy. The institution develops a sense of liberal and open-mindedness in the students to learn to solve any sort of problems through problem-solving and decision-making skills. Today's graduates have to strive hard with the spirit of duty and continue your campaigns against the poverty and other social problems. The students should have the capacity to lighten the dark minds of people and provide hope to the hopeless. Every convocation is a very sacred event. It builds one more brick in the fundamentals of Indian society, essentially because the brick is made of the soil of this land, the spirit of our forebears, and also the cultural inheritance, which actually colors and also gives the strength to the brick itself. And therefore, I would think it is important for us to understand that it gives us extreme joy and memorable event in your lives. Convocation is the day that foundation is getting strengthened both by the institution and also by each one of us who participates in this event, and particularly the students who have taken from the day a greater responsibility towards their own career and also towards India and its future. Our government is very clear to focus on not just imparting education, but also making students employable. And that is where most things we have done to the students, their education, their skill, imparting have all been to awaken that enterprise spirit that lies in every individual. And I think everyone knows that our government have started the skill imparting now from the schools. Whereas we are starting the imparting skills in the colleges, now we have all along thinking of starting multiple skill training for the university students as well. Skills are considered as the essential pillar for employment and enhanced economic growth of a nation. The persistent industrial market demand for employability skills has provided a requirement to integrate skill-based learning in higher education, intending to develop graduates future work ready. Expanding access to skill-based education can enhance the competitiveness of a nation in the global world. Skills and knowledge are the driving force of economic growth and social development for any country. Presently, the country faces a demand-supply mismatch as the economy needs more skilled workforce than that is available. And every other industry, when I meet them, they say the requirement is multiple skill rather than individual skills. In the higher education sphere, knowledge and skills are required for diverse forms of employment in the sector of education, healthcare, and other services. Thereby, alignment of higher education with the skill-based education incorporating experiential learning has become an important part of the present day's education system to provide better sustenance to education and for a smoother transition to work for higher education graduates, leading to productive employment. India, having an advantage of demographic dividend with the world's leading younger population, signifies an enormous opportunity to enhance the nation's economic growth by effectively investing in skill-based education and learning. In consideration of this requirement, the Indian government had taken several key initiatives on skill development-based higher education for developing employable graduates. Take for the example, new education policy. It imparts the same thing. Many skills has to be, because it is based on a principle, ஆயக்கலைகள் 64 கற்றுக்கொள், the basis where the Kasturi Rangan chaired, ISRO chairman, was the ISRO chairman, did that national new education policy. Dear graduates, you will play an important role in shaping the future of this country and this world. You are going to start your career when competition is intense, opportunities are huge, and challenges are daunting. The most important idea that I can share with you is embrace competition with enthusiasm. No matter what part of the world you have come from, faces a very important challenge very early in life, that is to develop the power of human mind to win the better in a favor of competitive progressive mindset. A competitive progressive mind is a positive force that propels you forward towards progress and success. It emanates from a database of successful experiences resulting from confidence, curiosity, happiness, open-mindedness, and a desire to new ideas to become better and better. With great pleasure, I would like to recall the words of Swami Vivekananda about the purpose of education. Purpose of education, he says, is to build life, to build character. So, life building, character building, engagement is what education for everyone. And life building and character building also leads to assimilation of ideas. Assimilating these ideas will have to be completely instilled by us, absorbed by us, and living by it. Then you become educated and knowledgeable person. The pandemic has advanced the use of local products and has helped people recognize the importance of a skill-driven society. Being a young nation with 75% of the population in the working age, employment becomes a major concern. With the help of schemes such as recognition of prior learning, students can receive both security and benefit as it aids in an equivalent acknowledgement of both informal and formal learning. Before I finish, I like to emphasize on my usual quote to the students: what lies before you and what lies behind you are tiny matters when compared to what lies within you. I need to thank the authorities of Don Bosco College for having given me this great opportunity to be with you all and to deliver the convocation address. I wish all of you very best future and the institution a bright future too. And thank you.
Let the candidates be now presented by the heads.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Digital Print Media who have been certified after examination of Periyar University. P. Devadarshini. R. Sweta.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidate in person in the Master of Philosophy in Commerce who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. M. Salamal.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in Master of Philosophy in the Department of Computer Science who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. G. Rajeswari. P. Vanmadi.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person, Master of Philosophy in Mathematics, who have been certified after the examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. M. Madhubala.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidate in person in the PG Department of Chemistry who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. M. Balaji, Bhuneshwaran, S. Dhanasegaran, Ganesh Murthy, G. Govindasamy, M. Michael Jackson, M. Muniyappan, S. Prabhakaran, M. Raja, B. Ruben, M. Sasi Kumar, G. Sadish, S. Srinath, M. Tamilarasu, P. Thirumal, and Tirunavagarasu, M. Balakrishnan, V. Ilan Surya, C. Jayaprakash, T. Jiva, M. Munirattanam, V. Narayanan, D. Sadish Kumar, R. Selvaraj, M. Siva, R. Srinivasan, R. Venkatesh, A. Vijay, K. Kala, M. Kavida, K. Puvedi, M. Renuka, P. Sasikala, P. Sridevi, R. Suganti, M. Yoni, D. K. Sivashankari, P. Aarti, J. Asha Mary, S. Daisy Victoria, M. Komadi, Kavya Priya, M. Mageshwari, M. Merslin Liji Mary, P. Sugapriya.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidate in person in the PG Department of Commerce who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. Kalpana M. Anbarasan P. Parthiban K. Pavitra V. Vanida P. Paul Sripranath K. Satyamurthy K. Satya Kesavan C. Santa Kumari R. Ajit Kumar A.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in the PG Department of Computer Science who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. Kalpana M. Kavitha P, Nandini M, Rupa D, Satya R, Jansi Anjali B, Kavitha Chinnarani J, Ramu M, Vijaya R,
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in the PG Department of English who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. Arun Kumar S. Karthik Raja MRS. Manjunath D. Murugan P. Shakil Akhtar A. Devapriya M. Jayapriya M. Kalaivani K. Pavitra G. Saumya S. Vijay Lakshmi E. Nandini M. Abhish Kumar S. Damodaran G. Loganathan M. Palani K. Saravanakumar V. Vasant Kumar C. Viji P. Pavitra M. Tirthi S. Devanai R.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in Master of Science in Maths who have been certified after the examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. B. Avinash. C. Gogulakannan. P. Govindaswamy. M. Gautam Raj. V. M. Muniyappan. T. Murugan. S. Muthuvelu. S. Rahul Shankar. V. Rajesh. K. Rajkumar. M. Ramesh, P. Sasikumar, C. Venkatesan, M. Bhakyalakshmi, P. Bharati, M. Kamali, S. Kavinilavu, P. Nitya, M. Peruma, K. Saranya, M. Satya, M. Soumya, M. Supriya, S. Tamil Chelvi, R. Manjula, D. Ajit Kumar, M. Elilarasan, K. Hariraman, R. Rajkumar, P. Sabari, C. Satish Kumar, M. Tangaraj, A. Venkatesh, V. Amsaveni, Kirtana E. and Gobilingam.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in the PG Department of Physics who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. Arun T. Dilip Kumar M. Govindraj P. Jagadish M. Kavin P. Periyasamy K. Sachin S. Surya M. Tamiloli M. Amodran G. Vinod C. Vinod G. Kiruba M. Lana Francis Diana V. Priya M. Sivasakti D. சௌமியா வி. ஸ்வேதா டி. திவாகரன் ஐ. டொனால்டு மேத்யூ எஸ். ஹரிகணேசன் பி. கைலாஸ் பி. மூர்த்தி என். பாரி பி. ராஜ்குமார் பி. சசிகுமார் எஸ். செல்வராஜ் வி. தமிழரசன் எஸ்.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in the PG Department of Social Work who have been certified after the examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. Ajit Kumar A. Amaresh R. Duraisamy R. Gogul C. Gogulakannan S. Madesh D. Prakash G. Prem Kumar K. Ramesh N. Santosh Y. Selvakumar A. Vignesh S. Vivekanandan K. Antoniammal R. Archana M. Aruna M. Deepika Yekka. Yellamal S. Kalaiselvi T. Loganayagi V. Nancy Mary K. Pavitra S. Priyadarshini D. Sangavi S. Venkateshwari B. Abhishek J.S. Ajit Kumar M. Anil Minch. Anshu Robert W. Balachandran M. Jerome Ignatius A. Kiran R. Murali I. Naveen R. Nikhil G. Prabhakaran S. Prasant R. Ruben R. Santosh Kumar R. Chiranjeevi P. Xavier Ebenezer S. Anju P. Gayatri D. Pavitra A. Shamala P. Thank you.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in the PG Department of Tamil who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. Sivasankar V. Deepa B. Kalaiselvi G. Lakshmi S. Vanilla A. Thank you.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Business Administration who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. Aishwarya R. Aishwarya R. Ashvik T. Chidambaram G. Gauri Shankar A.S. Janarthanan C. Jeevan Prasad S. Karan Vyas B. Manigandan S. Manigandan S. முத்தமிழ் ஆர், முத்துராஜ் ஏ, பிரசாந்த் எம், பிரவீன் குமார் எஸ், ராதாகிருஷ்ணன் டி, ரன்மால் எஸ், சக்தி டி, சத்தியமூர்த்தி எஸ், விக்னேஷ் பி, விக்னேஷ் எம், விஜய் கே, விமல் பிரகாஷ் எஸ், அசோக் குமார் பி, பரணிதரன் எஸ், தீபக் எம், ஹரிஹரன் ஆர், இம்ரன் ஐ, மதன் பாபு பி, மதியரசு கே, முகமது முதுஷீர் எஸ், பூஞ்சோலை எஸ், ஸ்ரீனிவாசன் கே, டோனி மெரில்குமார் டி, விக்னேஷ் ஏ, விஷ்ணு என்.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you candidates in person in the Department of Chemistry who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. M. Maniyarasu, S. Deeba, S. Kavipriya, G. Logeshwari, P. Mahalakshmi, R. Navarasi, S. Sandhya, S. Sangeeta, M. Sivaranjani, A. Sonia, M. Srimalar, M. Ajit, R. Ajit, S. Ajit Kumar, J. Akash, M. Abubalan, D. Bharat, K. Bhubadi, D. Chakravarti, S. Chinnasamy, S. Dhanush, D. Durairaj, D. Durai, M. Durkappan, ஆர் இளவரசன், ஏஇ நேனவில், எம் நேனவில், எஸ் குபேந்திரன், ஆர் ஹரிகிருஷ்ணன், எம் ஜெயபிரகாஷ், எம் ஜீவா, எம் கார்த்திக், கே கதிர்வேல், ஆர் கவியரசு, எம் குமார், எஸ் லோகேஷ், ஏ லோகேஷ் குமார், எம் மூர்த்தி, ஆர் நிதிஷ்குமார், நந்தகுமார், எஸ் பிரசாந்த், பொன்ராமன் எஸ், பூவரசன், எஸ் பிரசாந்த், என்.கே. பிரவீன்குமார், வி பிரவீன்காந்த், ஏ ராமச்சந்திரன், எம் ராமன், எம் ரஞ்சித், இ ரூபன்குமார், சி சபரிநாதன், எம் சக்திகுமார், ஏ சஞ்சீவ், எம் சங்கர், பி சதீஷ், வி சதீஷ், எல் சதீஷ்குமார், வி சதீஷ்குமார், எம் சத்யமூர்த்தி, ஏ சேட்டு, எம் மீனாட்சி, ஜி சிவபிரகாஷ், ஆர் சிவசக்தி, சி சிவசங்கர், எம் சௌந்தர், எஸ் ஸ்ரீராம், எம் சுதாகரன், சி சுலக்ஷன், எம் சூர்யா, ஆர் தமிழமுதன், எம் திருமலைவாசன், எஸ் உத்தரமூர்த்தி, பி வல்லரசு, N. Vasant, V. Vasant, G. Vignesh, P. Vignesh, T. Vijay, P. Vishnu, M. Vishwanathan, D. Vidyashagar, M. Vediyappan, M. Madhayan, Afrit M. M. Alex Rosario, R. Anbarasu, Amalraj, Arvindasamy A. M. Madhayan, V. Aravindan, A. Arun Kumar, M. Arun Kumar, Ashok Kumar D. P. Chandru, X. Clement Michael Raj, T. Deeban, G. Dharnesh Kumar, S. Dakshinamurthy, P. Dinesh, M.S. Durkesh, M. Yellappan, K. Geethan, K. Gopi, M. Ayyappan, K. Jayakumar, P. Karthik, M. Karthik, S. Kadiravan, V. Kaviyarasu, M. Lokesh, M. Madesh, R. Manoj Kumar, C. Murthy, K. Murali, A. Munusamy, M. Muttarasan, C. Nandakumar, V. Naveen Kumar, L. C. Naveen Kumar, M. Naveen Kumar, P. Parthiban, T. Parthiban, M. Pasubadi, S. Poovarasan, M. Poovarasu, S. Pradeep, K. Prakash, K. Prakash Raj, M. Prasant, M. Prithviraj, M. Pugalaarasu, S. Rajiv Gandhi, C. Saktivel, M. Saktivel, V. Saktivel, A. Sadasivan, K. Sadish Kumar, V. Sino, C. Silambarasan, M. Siranjeevi, M. Sriram, T. Sundarapandiyan, M. Suresh, S. Surya, G. Tamilchelvan, S. Tamilchelvan, P. Vadivel, K. Vignesh, M. Amsaveni, M. Induja, K. Reshma, S. Navarasi.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidate in person in the Department of Commerce who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. Jivida, Sala, Sasigala R, Sivanangiri, Abhishek, Ajay M, Ajay M, Ajit Kumar G, Arul Pandey A, Arun Arasu R, S. Arun Kumar, Balaji K, Balaji K, Chandrasekhar S, Elil Mugundan G, Gogul Raj S, Gobi C, Karthik T, Kadirvel S, Krishnan K, Lakshmanan S, Madhu C, Magalingam M, Mani M, Mani P, Marudupandi M, Muhammad Yasir M, Praveen Kumar G, Ranjit Kumar M, சபரிநாதன் ஆர். சேகர் எஸ். சுப்பிரமணி ஆர். சூர்யா எம். சூரிய கலைரசன் எம். வருண்குமார் எம். விஜய் எஸ். வினோத் எம். விண்டோ ஜோசப் எஸ். அஜித் குமார் டி. அருள் எஸ். பாபு கே. தினேஸ்வரன் டி. கிரி ஜே. ஜோதி முருகன் எம். மேரியோ சாமுel பிரிசன். முகேஷ் கண்ணன் எம். நரேஷ்குமார் எஸ். சக்தி எம். சந்தீப் சௌத்ரி எம். சசிகுமார் ஜி. சேதுபதி எஸ். திருமால் கே. வெங்கடேஷ் எம். விமல்குமார் எம். வினீத்குமார் எஸ். பாபியானா ஏ. கேத்ரின் மரியா வினிதா எஸ். கவிதா எஸ். திருப்பி ரீட் பண்ணுவோம். அம்பலநாயகி ஜே. கௌசல்யா ஜி. மேரி செர்லி ஆர். சத்யா எம். சாலினி கே. வினிதா எஸ். அஜித் ஜி. அன்பழகிரி வி. பூபதி டி. உடான்கான் பி. சந்துரு டி. தீபக் எம். தனபால் டி. எட்வின் எஸ். ஜெயசக்தி எம். ஜெகன் ஜி. கவியரசன் ஜி. கிருபாநிதி எம். மெலிவின் ஜெனித்ராஜ் டி. பார்த்திபன் ஏ. பிரபு ஆர். ராமச்சந்திரன் பி. சக்திவேல் ஆர். சதீஷ் கே. சதீஷ்குமார் எம். சேதுபதி எம். சித்திக் எஸ். ஸ்டீபன் மேத்யூ எல். சுபாஷ் ஜி. வெற்றிவேல் டி. விக்னேஷ் குமார் எம். அபி ஆண்டனி ஏ. அபிஷேக் ஜே. கே தேவராஜ். தினகரன் என். கோகுல் கே. கோபி என். இன்பசேகரன் வி எம். கரீம் பி. கார்மேகம் எம். காசிமணி டி. குரலரசன் எஸ். லூர்து லியோ ஜான் ஐ. மகேந்திரநாத் ஜே. மணிகண்டன் கே. முகமது சல்மான் பி. மோகன பிரவீன் பி. நந்தகுமார் ஜி. பிரகதீஸ்வரன் பி. பிரவீன் குமார் எஸ். ராகுல் ஆர். சஞ்சய் ஆர். சதீஷ்குமார் எஸ். சானவாஸ் ஏபி. சிவா பி. ஸ்ரீநிதி எம். சீனிவாசன் எம். சுதர்சன் எம். விக்னேஷ் கே. விக்னேஷ் எம். விக்னேஷ் எஸ். விஷ்ணு எம். விஷ்ணு எஸ். விஸ்வா ஏ. யோகேஸ்வர் பி. ஆரோக்கிய மேரி எம். செலினா மேரி ஏ. கிறிஸ்டினா ஏஞ்சல் எல். நிவ்யா கே. ராஜலக்ஷ்மி ஹெச்.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Computer Science who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. Abhina P, Divya M, Nandini G, Sangavi Soumya P, Vasugi M, Ajit Kumar T, Akash M, Anandan V, Anbumani C, Arunachalam R, Arunalvin Raj S, Arun Kumar S, Asogan S, Babu R, Babu S, Chandru M, Daniel Abhishek B, Deepak Balaji D, Dhanush S, Jnanasekaran C, Gokul Prasant R, Gopinath M, Gaudam M, Haribharati T, Hariprasant R, Jayakumar S, Javakumar D, Kavi Prakash P, Mamalaivasan G, Manigandan S, Manoj S, Mohan Raj M, Mugilan M, Nandakumar P, Nandakumar M, Navin Kumar M, Navin Kumar M, Palraj D, Prabhakaran M, Prabhu P, Prakash P, Prakash V, Prakash Kumar M, Pugalendi K, Radhakrishnan R, Ramkumar M, Ramkumar S, Ravikumar R, Sakarabani C, Sakti A, Saktivel V, Sanjeev Babu R, Santosh M, Santosh Kumar K, Santosh Kumar P, Satish Kumar K, Satish S, Satyamurthy R, Satyakumar K, Sendil K, Sedubadi V, Sri S, Srinivasan R, Stalin Francis J, Stephen P. Tamilarasan T. Tamim A. Tirumurugan K. Tirumurthy R. Vinith K. Vishnupriyan P. Srinivasan M. Kaviyarasu P. Saktivel P. Arul Pondian M. Arun M. Arun M. Arun Raj R. Arun Kumar A. Arun Prasad K. Ashok Kumar P. Balamurugan G. Bharati M. Chandru D. Chandru R. Charuchandar S. Damodiran S. Divagar J. Ganesh Kumar M. Gogul B. Gogul Priyan G. Gogulakannan S. Gopinath B. Gauri Shankar C. Gunasilan G. Hariram M. Ismail A. Jayakumar C. Jayasuriya M. Karthik G. Karthik G. Karthikeyan S. Kavikumar G. Lakshmanan E. Lokesh Babu K. Manigandan M. Mohan Raj M. Mohan Raji T. Murugan M. Nafis Ahmad S. Naveen Kumar M. Nombarasan R. Pandidurai K. Puvarasan S. Prakash M. Prakash P. Prasant R. Raghavendran M. Ragul R. Sabari M. Sachin M. Sakti V. Saktivel K. Sandana Pandian K. Santosh Kumar S. Sadish D. Sivamani T. Sivaraj K. Soundar N. Subhas S. Suresh M. Tirukumaran K. Venkatesh A. Vetrivel M. Vignesh D. Vignesh M. Vijayaprabhakaran N. Vinod Kumar M. Vishnu K. Vishnu M. Aishwarya S. Ambika A. Aarti Priya J. Gayatri M. Kirtana M. Pavitra A. Ribika S. Sharmila K. Gion Axilia J. Gurumurthy A. Deepakartika D. Ellen Preeti Gracie M. Jennifer Jessia A. Sujata S. Vaidiswari S. Balasubramani B. Bharati Raja S. Chennakishnan S. Dinesh R. Divagar R. Govindan P. Gaudam V. Jagadishan R. Kaviyarasu D. Manigandan S. Munusami M. Naveen Kumar J. Periyanan S. Peter Jerome J. Praveen B. Robin Fernandez D. Sakti M. Selvakumar R. Sridhar S. Surya G. Viji A. Ajit C. Ajit Kumar S. Akash L. Arulmurugan V. Arunachalam CP. Dhanush S. Gopu M. Gaudam S. Harigaran E. Ismail N. Jayachandran R. Kannan KS. Kumar G. Logesh A. Manimaran R. Muhammad Faizan A. Mugilan K. Narasimhan V. Parthiban K. Rajkumar S. சந்தோஷ் வி. சாகிப் உமர்ஸ் எம்ஐ. சதீஷ்குமார் எம். ஸ்ரீனிவாசன் ஜி. சிவசக்தி எம். ஸ்ரீகாந்த் டி. ஸ்ரீராம் ஏ. சூரிய பிரகாஷ் ஆர்எஸ். சையத் அதீப் அகமது என். தமிழரசன் எம். வருண் வி. வினோத் என். விஸ்வபாரதி ஜி. புவனேஸ்வரி எம். ஹரிதப்பிரியா வி. ஜாஸ்மின் மேரி ஜே. ஜெயப்பிரியா ஜே. மேரி Ph.D. மோனிகா ஜே. பிரியா ஏ. செல்லமணி எம். தேங்க்யூ.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Digital Print Media who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. Arthi C. Bharani Nayagi S. Arun Kumar M. Godwin Raj R. Govindasamy S. Harish Kumar C. Kalaimani B. Karthik C. Meharaj P. Muhammad Oyas A. Muhammad Azharuddin N. Mohan Kumar V. Murthy R. Murugan R. Mushraf A. Naveen Kumar S. Nikshan A. Poovarasan M. Satish G. Sridhar S. Tirunavukarasu B. Ulagarasan G. Vallarasu N. Vallarasu S. Vignesh R. Ajit Kumar R. Arul Murugan D. Bhubadi C. Dinesh S. Durai P. Gokul S. Gopi M. Gunal M. Harish Kumar S. Jay Kumar S. Kannan S. Karthik P. Manivasan M. Mohan Kumar S. Muhammad Yazir S. Murugan R. Murugan R. முத்து பி. நவீன் கே. நேரு ஆர். ராஜேஷ் கே. சபரி பி. சந்தோஷ்ராஜ் டி. சரவணவேடியப்பன் ஜி. சிவன் கே. ஸ்ரீகாந்த் பி. சூர்யா பி. விக்னேஷ் டி. விக்ரம் சி. வாசிம் கான் ஷெரீப் எஸ். ராஜகுரு பி. தமிழரசன் எம். தமிழரசு எஸ். சிவசக்கரவர்த்தி கே. சதீஷ்குமார் ஆர். பிரவீன்குமார் எஸ்.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of English who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. Aishwarya K. Arivumadi G. Bhanumadi V. Chitra Devi R. Divya M. Gaudami L. Mahalakshmi T. Madammal M. Nandini C. Sagai Nisha Y. Samayamani M. Samundishwari D. Tilagavadi M. Vaitishwari G. Anthony Hridayraj Perez J. Arjun R. Ashok Bharati K. Bharatraj N. Gopinath M. Harish S. Johnson Fernandez M. Kaviyarasu K. Krishnan G. Lenin Anthony J. Manigandan S. Manish Kumar D.K. Madhiprakasam K. Min Puvishant J. Muhammad Asif N. Nayasullah B. Nandan S. Pachayappan C. Rajkamal K.S. Ravi Ragul R. Sanjay B. Sadish M. Sadish Kumar S. Umabadi V. Vallarasu C. Vetri Selvam M. Vijay Prakash R.J. Arul Chinnappan S. Arun Kumar P. Gokul A. Gokula Kannan M. Gopinath S. Karthik M. Maharaja S. Manigandan P. Mohammad Muwaz M. Navalarasu S. Naveen Kumar V. Perarasu M. Praveen Raj M. Sachin P. Sanjay Nidesh A. Sriram M. Suman K. Uma Shankar V. Venkatesan P. Vignesh S. Agila M. Anita M. Anujay Sri B. Jennifer Monica X. Jocelyn Belsia Mary. Selva Lakshmi M. Vidya RN.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Mathematics who have been certified after the examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. Elil Pulitha M. R. Kavita. S. Mahalakshmi. M. Priscilla. G. Sivaranjini. S. Suganti. R. Susmita. M. Vidya. S. Vidya Devi. R. Ajit. B. Ajit Kumar. K. Aravind. M. Aravind Kumar. D. Bharanidharan. D. Daniel Edison. D. Deepa Thirumalai Malanadi. S. M. Ganesh Kumar. C. Gopal. S. Gautam. M. Govindaraj. S. Govindaraj. G. Gautam. S. Ilayaraja. B. Jayasurya. M. Kesavan. K. Kripagaran. S. Kumar. M. Kumaravel. S. Loganathan. M. Manihandan. M. Manihandan. V. Manoj Kumar. M. Mariyappan. P. Mohan. R. Mohan Kumar. C. Naveen Kumar. V. Palani. P. Perumal Sami. M. Prabhu. R. Shakti. S. Santosh Kumar. D. Sadish. L. Sadish Kumar. V. Srinivasan. S. Sedhuram. T. Shiva. M. Shiva Prakash. S. Soundar. S. Sridhar. A. Subhash. Okay. G. Subhash. C. Surya. N. Tamilmani. M. Tirupati. S. Tony Aloysius. S. Vallarasu. M. Venkadeshan. P. Vignesh. S. Vignesh. R. Chitralekha. T. Abhinesh. R. Ajay. C. Anbarasan. M. Aravind Kumar. S. Aravind. T. Devaraj. T. Damodaran. S. Dhanush Kumar. K. Gopi. N. Gopi. S. Hari Krishnan. S. Gerald. G. Kannan. M. Karthikeyan. P. Kesavan. A. Logachandar. S. Logeshwaran. K. Mukil. S. Mullai Kumar. M. Muniyappan. M. Nadaraj. R. Naveen Kumar. M. Saktivel. R. Chandru. S. Sasikumar. T. Sadish. K. Setu. D. Silambarasan. D. Singaravelan. S. Srinivasan. G. Suresh. A. Syed Akhtar. C. Tamilarasan. S. Velmurugan. N. Venkadesh. M. Vijay Kumar. V. Vijayan. M. Vijay Kumar. P. Yoganathan. Angeline Ilayarani. Divine Joyce Jennifer. Gayatri. Gunavadi R. Hemalata G. Jaxi P. Jasmine Sharmila E. M. Lata. S. Pavitra. D. Priya. V. Shabana. B. Sandhya.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Physics who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. லலிதா டி, நித்யா எஸ், பிரியங்கா எம், அன்பழகன் எஸ், ஆண்டனி ராஜ், அரவிந்த் ஏ, அரவிந்த் எம், அருண் சி, அருண் காந்தி எம், பாஸ்கர் கே, போஸ்கோ செல்வராஜ் எக்ஸ், ஜனசேகரன் எஸ், திலீப் குமார் எஸ், இளவரசன் பி, கோவிந்தராஜ் எம், கோவிந்தராஜ் ஆர், சைப்பிரியன் எம், கலைச்செல்வன் கே, கவியரசு எம், குமார் பி, லோகநாதன் எம், மகாராஜன் எஸ், மணிகண்டன் எம், மாரியப்பன் எம், மோகன்குமார் கே, நவாஸ் ஷெரீப் கே, நவீன் அரசு எஸ், நிர்மல் குமார் ஜி, பிரகாஷ் ராம் என், ரவிவர்மன் ஆர், சந்துரு எஸ், ஸ்ரீகாந்த் ஜி, ஸ்டாலின் ஆர், சுரேஷ் எம், தமிழரசன் ஜே, வெங்கட்ராமன் எம், விக்னேஷ் ஆர், விஷ்ணு எஸ், விஸ்வா என், யஸ்வந்த் ஜி, அஜய் கோஷ் எஸ், அரவிந்தன் எஸ், அருணகிரி எஸ், அழகிய மணிவாளன் எல், பாலமுருகன் எஸ், பரத்ராஜ் ஜேஎஸ், புவனேஸ்வர் ஏ, சந்துரு கே, தனுஷ்குமார் எஸ், கர்மலிங்கம் எம், இளங்கோவன் எஸ், கோகுல் எஸ், கோகுலநந்தன் சி, கார்த்திகேயன் எம், மெய்ராஜன் எம், மோகன்குமார் எஸ், பவீன்குமார் கே, பூவரசன் பி, சஞ்சய்குமார் எம், சதீஷ்குமார் ஆர், சீனிவாசன் கே, ஸ்ரீபெருமாள் எம், ஸ்ரீராம் எம், சுதாகர் எஸ், சுரேந்திரன் பி, வஜ்ரவேல் கே, வசந்தகுமார் கே, வெங்கடேஷ் ஏ, விஷால் ஏ, தீபிகா எம், நாசிகா கே, செந்தாமரை சி, Sivaranjan S. Yuvasri S.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Tamil who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University. Anuman D. Durai Murugan M. Gokul A. Govindarajan G. Hari R. Karl Marx K. Karthik P. Karthik S. Karthik S. Kesavan M. Krishnan R. Loganathan C. Mariyappan D. Michael Raj V. Mohana Pradap P. Murthy S. Murugan M. Munusami M. Naveen Kumar S. Pachayappan N. Pagalavan V. Puvarasan M. Prabhu S. Prasant P. Prasant S. Naveen Kumar S. Pachayappan N. Pagalavan V. Puvarasan M. Prabhu S. Prasant P. Prasant S. Sabari K. Sanjeevan V. Sasikumar M. Sadish P. Sanmugam M. Tamilarasan K. Thirumavalavan K. Tirupati M. Veera Rahul V. Velmurugan G. Vijay D. விஜயகுமார் எம், வினீத்குமார் எம், இந்துமதி எம், ஷாலினி எம். தேங்க்யூ. ஓகே.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, under the laws of the University, I present unto you in absentia the following number of candidates who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of Periyar University in the respective departments. Department of Business Administration 12, Department of Chemistry 19, Department of Commerce 12, Department of Commerce with Computer Application 9, Department of Computer Science 10, Department of Digital Print Media 8, Department of Computer Application 5, Department of English 10, Department of Mathematics 20, Department of Physics 18, Department of Social Work 21, Department of Tamil 4. Total in absentia 148 candidates. Thank you.
All the graduates, stand up please. Take the pledge. Repeat after me. We shall, in thought, word and deed, ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties in our profession, and shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our university. We shall uphold and advance social order and the well-being of our fellow members, and shall devote all our energy to promote unity, integrity, and the secular ideal of our society. I dissolve this graduation ceremony. National Anthem.
No.